next, the Kings.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
He has stepped up on the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, showing some real intensity protecting the rim.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center position. And for Sacramento, the duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And the bucket is good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. DeRozan with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Williamson. Launches a 3, and he buries his first look.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. First quarter of play, a minute in. McCollum finds Jones. Kicks it out to Williamson. DeRozan with the rebound. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. 4-point game. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And stand over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
McCollum, the pass to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside. Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
So the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in. Alvarado's checked in for New Orleans. Stolen by Jones. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Ahead. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 5 points in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Ellis has checked in for LaVine. And a change for the Pelicans. Olynyk's checked in. Out to McCollum. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3.
So comfortable off a feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
A shot from the high post. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Fires for three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Jones, the pass to Olynyk. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. That one's wide left.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, drains the 19-footer. DeRozan's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ellis in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And here they come. Here's Ellis. Soft touch off the glass.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Off the mark there with a 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Williamson looking around. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Hawkins. Outside Brown. Launches it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hawkins putting his passing on display. Moves the ball to an open man.
Outside Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Brown. The three-pointer is good from Levine.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Sacramento with some changes. DeRozan is checked in for Larabia, and Malik Monk subbed in for Carter. The shot's good. Williamson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, look, you can put Zion on either side of the pick and roll, and it's good action for this team.
Outside Levine, three-pointer. Misi grabs the board. The Pelicans lead by 6. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Zion attacks from range.
Yeah, you'd like to see Williamson be able to take that 3 more often, but he's got to shoot it better.
Outside Monk. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He has such great feel. Sabonis sets the pick and finds his way down the lane to get open.
Williamson with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Ellis passes to DeRozan. Knocked loose. New Orleans leading by 9. Alvarado outside. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Williamson. The 3 is up. And another 3 for New Orleans.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Left side Monk. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. The free throw drops for Monk. And New Orleans making a change here. And Monk drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Brown. Doesn't go that time. Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
You know, right now for New Orleans, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball in the Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
That's it for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Misi in at the center position.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Murray against Williamson. Left side Jones. Williamson with a screen on DeRozan. Williamson, no good. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 13. McCollum pulls it in. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The jump hook. The shot comes out. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Shot by Levine, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
DeRozan against Jones. Pass to Murray. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williamson passes to McCollum. Williamson is doubled. Deflected!
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Shoots over Monk. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Carter, he's checked in for Monk. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alvarado's checked in. Sabonis draws the double. Carter finds Levine. No good from outside.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Jones with a screen on Levine. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. To win the drought. Oh, Zion! He can go through you.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Carter. Carter, he's checked in for the Kings. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. In the third spot, the Pelicans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
54 seconds left in the third. Pass to McCollum. Stripped away. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
For three, McCollum drops in the three. McCollum's got 9.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Olynyk with a screen on Carter. Alvarado, the pass to Olynyk. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Oh!
Wow! Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Here's Ellis. Buries it down low. The Pelicans lead by 13. Alvarado, the pass to Brown. Now Williamson. Valanciunas with a rebound. Sacramento shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Steps back. Here's Ellis.